Back to the Caribou Data Science channel. A couple notes before we get started. There is a link to my SQLite database and R code in the description below. Don't forget to click the red button in the bottom right corner to subscribe to the Caribou Data to subscribe. And don't forget to share the Caribou Data Science channel with one of your friends this week. And a big shout out to the 21 or 20 people who already have subscribed to the Caribou Data Science channel. Okay, now we're up to this. Once again, this is August 24th, 2020. And we'll go take a look at the numbers for Ohio, which is my state. And as usual, we'll ignore everything. Once again, we really don't need that anymore. Let's try changing US to DF. Okay. Let's just say let's don't get too crazy. This, after all, this is a state and not a. Okay. Let's just get this show on the road, so to speak. This looks a little encouraging as far as cases, because clearly we see a continuing decline from what you halfway, maybe the last part of June up until today. What about cases? Well, you know what? Let's just get rid of this also. Deaths are continuing to hold steady at around, fluctuating, say around 20 to 25, maybe 25 to 40. Kind of hard to say on the average, but on the average, it's staying down about 20 because you go spike, up, spike, up, spike, up, spike, up, which is kind of a pain. Let's take a look at the. Oftentimes, the weekly numbers give us a better handle of what's going on than does the daily. Okay, so for the week, for the current week here, we can see this, but you can see there has been a decline in the number of cases. Deaths are down a little bit, but here's the current week's deaths. Monthly certainly hasn't caught May, but it'll almost certainly catch July, maybe even surpass July a little bit. So what's your general conclusion? Cases are looking good again. Deaths are kind of on the edge a little bit, pretty flat, but still, there are definitely up and down days. weekly and monthly averages for cases. Nothing real complicated here. Same trending down as far as cases. That's remaining flat. Again, if we look at the cases on a monthly average, you can see that once again July is in the lead, but it looks as if a week to go, August may catch the average number of cases per week. Once again, May is a big spike for Ohio. On the average, deaths has already surpassed July's numbers. So what's the general conclusion? Well, I think it's like a broken record. Cases look good. Deaths are deaths are under 40, but they're fluctuating wildly. The average 14-day average is 20. That's pretty flat. Uh, so what is that? I suppose it's good that the deaths are staying flat and not increasing. So that's the good news for Ohio. It seems to be a common refrain. Cases increasing, deaths staying holding steady and flat. So, anyways, that's just so that takes care of the great state of Ohio, the Buckeye State, the home of Ohio State University, or I should say, the Ohio State University. And thank you so much for joining me again today. We'll move on to the next